that's why I feel like Trump's presence was a necessary part of it.
Well, it's a necessary part of it. But I'm saying that his presidency was a piece that like started this divide that you're talking about, and like Trump was like the last piece that cracked it in half, right? And now people are very, very comfortable only voting left or only voting right. That is insane because there's so many people in the middle. Like when you go to vote for presidency, there's so many people on the ballot. Some states won't even recognize other parties because of state law, which is bogus. But there's a lot more people to vote for besides Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump and fucking Joe Biden. Like,
right. That's why you get the power of the party, the back end of the party, Republican and Democrat.
vote for who you think
So,
is going to be the
two-party.
right fucking person for the job, not just because you think they're going to win.
So
Because
you-
they got people mind washed on that.
They do. So you don't think the party system is good at this point, or you think it like
We have to have a way to divide people,
Yeah.
like divide the people that are running, right? But I don't like how there's a Republican Party, and the Republican Party stands for these things, point and simple. And I don't like how there's a Democrat Party, and the Democrat Party stands for these things because I happen to like
so instead,
half of this and half of this.
It should be like the ballot should look like this pad here, and you can either vote for red, blue, yellow, green, teal, purple. So, but those people you've already learned about them. That's just the color that they wear. It's their assigned color.
That they chose,
And
right?
then, so you associate those things with those people, with that individual, but it changes. So next time it'll be just a different person randomly assigned a color. So it's not like the color holds the views
No.
of the politician.
No, I think for
colors
strictly
change.
organizational purposes.
Yeah,
Strictly organizational
I think we
purposes.
figured it out.
Oh man, the problem is they won't listen to people like us. That they're like, y'all are too high. It's really just because they wanted the votes. I think that the Republican and the Democrat Party, they work together into brainwashing the mass public, and they're like, well, you're not going to win if you don't vote. I mean, you're just wasting your vote, right? If you vote for anybody else but left or right.
Right.
But now everybody thinks that way. But if we all voted for who we thought for, how many votes do you think Donald Trump would have actually got, or Hillary Clinton,
Shit, I don't
or Joe Biden for that matter? Yeah, people would have voted for him, man. But if people were able to go down the list and like
Yeah.
put in who they thought was right, and then even write in somebody else if they didn't like the options,
I mean,
that's a better choice than just voting for somebody just cause.
but they don't have the marketing dollars behind them, so that's another problem.
Well, they won't give them to them. It's all there. I mean,
That's because everybody's donating to the Republican Party or donating to the Democratic Party because that's the party that they back.
Right.
They're donating tons of fucking money.
Right, because-
ridiculous amounts of money because they have an agenda that they want pushed, and the Republicans either push that agenda or the Democrats push that agenda.
yeah, they rob Peter to pay Paul. It's
What would the lobbyists do in such a situation? What do I do if I'm a lobbyist? Now who do I lobby to?
man.
That's a whole job.
I could
Eliminating
never.
the job.
I've always wanted to be like, oh, I'm going to be involved in politics one day. Like I always kind of wanted to be.
That shit.
Man, I got to a point like, yeah, about a year ago too, when I kind of started shifting away from just wanting to like vote Republican all the time. I was like, why would anybody want to be a politician? These guys are terrible. I mean, look at these, all of them. They're really bad, man. Like the way they talk to people face to face.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they treat people. I wouldn't want to be like the person that's Nancy Pelosi's maid.
I mean, she's probably really nice to her maid.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
She seems like she's actually probably a nice old lady.
I bet Donald Trump's maid gets paid a lot. He's like, I got the best maid, and she gets paid the most money.
She gets paid the most money, and she's just great.
You want her paperwork? No.
Want her paperwork? I don't have her paperwork. It might
That's
be
up
at
to her.
Mar-a-Lago.
She's a 1099 employee.
That shit's crazy.